I started with pulling out references, making many mood boards, and then we started doing drawings. Without the fantastic team that I had on this project, nothing would be possible.
I'm always really amazed by the work. I remember when I saw the costume for the first time, I'm like, oh yeah, that looks really cool, but how is that actually gonna work? And then you try it on your first fitting and you're like, oh, yep, it's incredible.
It's so important that the actors feel good in costume. It's a completely new universe that we are making, so we had to create everything.
The most challenging and most important costume in the show were the sisterhood gowns.
I always wanted overalls and trousers, and then have novices, acolytes, and reverend mothers in different tones of gray. We have a metal department which made our insignia for the sisterhood. We had fantastic girls from Italy who did all the printing for all our sisters.
There's a poise that suddenly you adopt. You see the characters slowly coming together.
When you're dealing with truthsayers, it's the iconic version of what the Bene Gesserit looks like. The most important thing are the veils. You want them to feel like a presence.
Watching Kasha, she sort of billowed with that extraordinary veil.
I mean, Valya Harkonnen, when she comes to Secundus, her gown is her batsuit.
The costumes on this felt very wearable, quite elegant. I look in the mirror and I scare myself.
For the Corino family, we had fantastic leather master who brought his laser cut machine. We were cutting leather, making designs, applying fabric on it to create texture. Again, the metal department made by hand, the insignias that represents the family power.
Bojana's vision is just so bold. She's really taken it back to these very powerful silhouettes.
The engagement ceremony look, I remember when I put it on, it kind of felt like being in a prison.
The costumes are so intricate and well made, and in a world where you need to be Emperor of the Universe, there's almost no acting required.
The visual metaphors are always playing upon this subtext of contradiction. It's gloriously cinematic.
It's art to figure out how to take us to a new world and at the same time not feel like people are in costumes.
There's so many talented people involved in this process. Each costume that we made went through like 10 hands in our workshop. It was a long, exciting journey to create our world.